Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Kelsey. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today I'm gonna be doing my October favorites. So this month I really don't have very much stuff at all to share with you. I just have a few things and then a few new ways I'm doing things that I want to share with you. So earlier this month I did a huge declutter. And I feel like that's kind of prevented me from buying more makeup just because I kind of went through and got rid of a ton of makeup and discovered stuff that I liked that I had forgotten about. I actually haven't bought any makeup this month except for my BoxyCharm, and that will actually be in a video coming tomorrow. So if you want to hear my thoughts on my BoxyCharm this month, stay tuned for that. But I have a few things to share, but I thought I would just throw that out there that I feel like I don't have very much because I kind of just didn't need anything. And I feel like my collection is good right now. And so yeah, so let's just jump right in. The first thing I actually want to start with because I want to use it. I was sent these from Influencer a few weeks ago, and I think I've actually had both of these at different times. They're from Garnier Fructis. This is the Flat Iron Protector, or Flat Iron Perfector. It's a straightening mist. You apply it to your hair after you've already dried it before you're gonna use any heat tools on it. So it's a heat protector and adds some shine and sleekness to your hair. And then this one is the Brilliant Shine Glossing Spray. So I already have this in my hair. I used it before I ran a straight iron through my hair. I really like this. I liked shine sprays like this because you can just pop them in your hair, and I feel like it does add a lot of shine and brilliance to your hair. And then this one is one that I was wanting to kind of try out. Well, not try out because I already have used it, but show you how I use it. So a lot of times this is something that you use as a styling spray. So you put it in after you've already styled your hair. But I have quite fine, thin hair. So if I were to just spray this in my hair, it would be a mess. So what I do is I take 2 spritz on the palm of my hand and then rub it together a bit and then just run it through the lengths of my hair, just the ends, and work my way up just a touch. And it just adds a nice extra shininess to my hair, which I can always use because my hair is quite damaged and can be not shiny a lot of times. And it smells so good. It's tropically, but not overwhelming. It just smells really great. But I've been really enjoying these. So while I did get these from Influencer, this is totally just my thoughts on them. And yeah, I've been enjoying them. Been liking it on kind of a messy wave looking kind of hair, but just adding some extra shine, so I really like these. Next is another spray. This is from Heritage Store, Rose Petals Rose Water. So this is just a rose water mist, so you can add this to whatever you want. You can use it actually as a hair perfume, or you can use it as a body spray, but literally all that's in it is water and rose oil. That's it. There's nothing else in here, so you can use it for whatever you want. But it is just a nice light spray of rose, but nothing too overpowering. And so I've been using it as a facial spray. I've been really into this kind of look that I have going on today, where it's just kind of simple and dewy. And so once I get done with my makeup, I don't want anything that's gonna mattify my face. I just kind of want to nice spritz to kind of just even things out a little bit, set things in, well, not even set things in place because this doesn't set anything, but just really calm down any powdery look I have going on, melds everything together quite nicely, and I feel like that does this really well. And I got this at a co-op here in Minneapolis, the Wedge, but I think you can get this, I think I've seen this at Whole Foods too, and it's pretty inexpensive. I want to say it's around like $5 or $6, but I've just been really enjoying it. It's a nice light scent. It kind of hits my hair a little bit and it just smells really nice. So I've been enjoying that. Next is from Lush, and it is a deodorant. So it is the deodorant called T.O. It's like T-E-O. So it's this solid deodorant bar. It's got like a waxy bottom on it, but then it's just like really powdery up top, but it does stay together quite well. When I first got it, there was like some little like petals on top. Looked like it was maybe like lavender or something, but it was cute. Came off within my first use, but I've been really enjoying this. So I don't know if you have ever tried natural deodorants. I have been looking for a natural deodorant as of late and haven't found one that I've been really over the moon about. And I've been asking quite a few friends if they know of any, and no one's really found anything that they're crazy about. This is the best one that I've tried. I love it. I put it on in the morning. It has like a nice light, kind of like florally clean scent. I mean, it's a little bit essential oily kind of smelling, but it's really nice. And then I just put it on in the morning and it lasts all day. There is times if I'm doing it a little bit more strenuous, or if I had like a really long day, or if I work out at all, which doesn't happen often, I do start to like smell things that maybe a normal deodorant would prevent, but you could always apply more. And I'm not really a huge like sweater, so this doesn't have anything that's gonna prevent you from sweating, so I don't notice any issue with that. Sutter, what you doing back there? Just ignore if you see any animals. But if you sweat a lot, you would notice a big difference, but I've been really enjoying it. I think the only thing that I've noticed that is like a con is that sometimes it can make my armpits a little bit itchy, but I don't know if that's just like my body adjusting to things, and so I'll keep you updated on that. So I just have one thing from my BoxyCharm this month. Tomorrow I will actually be talking about my BoxyCharm. Like I said, I do like a recap at the end of the month. On the last day of the month, I talk about my subscription box, which this month is only BoxyCharm. And so I will go more into depth tomorrow on other things, but this was my only favorite for this month's box. This is the Dr. Brandt Pore Dermabrasion Pore Perfecting Exfoliator. And I was even hesitant to include this on my favorites. I've used it quite a few times now. You use it on a clean face and it's just like a really fine exfoliator. Like it's like little tiny little exfoliator beads, or like almost like a sand consistency. And so I have really been enjoying this. It honestly reminds me of when I used to sell Mary Kay. They had like their microdermabrasion set. I forget what it was called, but it really honestly reminds me of that a lot. Except for this, I feel like does have a little bit of almost like acne fighting ingredients. Like not necessarily, but it smells like it kind of. Like I feel like maybe just Dr. Brandt's stuff has that kind of a smell to it. It's kind of like medicinal smelling. But I do really enjoy this. You like scrub it on your face for like a minute and then you let it sit for an additional minute or 2 minutes. I don't really know what the use is of that, like why you're supposed to do that, but I've been liking it. I've been having a little bit of dryness on my nose the last few days because it is getting colder. And so it's been nice to kind of exfoliate that area, and I've noticed less blackheads, which is fantastic. I get them like on just like a little bit on the tip of my nose, and then like in the creases of my nose, and then on my chin, and I feel like this is helping a lot with that, which is always fantastic. Lastly is kind of a look that I've been enjoying lately. So the makeup I have on today is very like simple, glowy kind of a look, and so it's kind of been something that I've been reaching or like just doing day after day. Like I really don't even have anything much going on with the eyes. I just have like a color all over to kind of like set my primer, and then I have just some highlight on my brow bone and inner corners, and then just a touch on the lid, and then mascara. And then brows and face. And so I've been really enjoying this look lately. I feel like it's a little bit fresh-faced, especially going into fall. It's I feel like it's different. I usually don't go for this kind of a look in the fall. I usually go a little bit heavier. I don't know, I've just been really enjoying it lately, and so I thought I would tell you that. And something that has been helping me with it, if you notice I have like a nice flush to my cheeks, and it is because of this method that I have been using lately, and I've been really enjoying it. So I've been using this Tarte Amazonian Clay 12-Hour Blush in the shade Party, and it's just this really nice neutral pink color. It's honestly like not too warm, not too cool. It's just like a really great color. And then I've been applying it with this brush, which is weird because this is like a full coverage like foundation brush. Like it's super dense, definitely not something that I would ever reach for normally for blush. But one day I just kind of was like, I wonder what would happen if I just tap into this lightly and then brush it onto my cheeks. And I like it. I think I actually did it this way in, or very similar to this in my fall Get Ready With Me that I posted like last week, where I had like a dark pink eye and then I put this on my cheeks. But I think I was using a different brush, but it was kind of the same technique. So what I do is I just very lightly like tap into the blush. I don't like swirl and get a ton of product. I just very lightly tap into it, and then I really just put like big motions of it on my cheeks. And so it like blends it out really well. And I feel like it just gives you like a little bit of like a winter, like you know when it's cold outside and you just get like this like pink glow to your cheeks? I feel like it does that without it being winter, except it feels like winter. We're already there in Minneapolis. Last favorite, I forgot, are these shoes. I talked about them in my thrift haul that I posted over the weekend, and they're just like these really cool like dress shoes, and I got them at the thrift store, and I've been totally loving them, and I'm so sad that I cannot wear them right now. I need to find like a different way to wear them, maybe like with some cute like dress socks or something. If you have any ideas, post it below, because I got like a few good wears out of them and then it got cold. So they might have to wait until next year, but I love them. They're so cute and fun and funky and like really nice. And so been loving those. But I think that is all of my favorites for the month of October. I would love to hear about some of your favorites. If you have any favorites that you think I would enjoy, post them down below. I'd love to hear about them. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already and you'd like to, subscribe down below. I would love to have you around. And until next time, bye guys!